Tremi. Better lock in. Tremi going big, better pop in. And you know the baddies gon' pile in. So you know the hustle's gon' dial in. Standing on next like a violin. Keep them in line, better file in. Tremi going hard, gotta clock
What's
in.
up, y'all? Just like that, we done made it to another week of Trippin With Tremi, the podcast. I done brought the one and only Trayn, a.k.a. BFF, back. Because y'all love him so much. Trayn, how you feel about being loved like that?
Love it. I love the love. I love to love. Sagittarius, lover of all lovers.
For sure, for sure. Best sign of them all, that is us. It is Virgo season, though, so shout out to the Virgos. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to everybody. We done made it a whole nother month. It's September, y'all. This fucking year is going fast as hell.
Real quick.
My God, man.
I think
but
I've been
it's
out. I've been on the West Coast since January now.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Wow. That was like a real life.
Yeah.
Oh my God. The fuck? Damn, I ain't know it been that long. Yeah, time is definitely flying, y'all. We made it to another week, y'all. We here with another story. Just like any other week, we have no idea what the hell is going on. I don't know what it is so much that I'm not even going to title this shit until we get done listening to it because I don't know. She didn't even put a title on the story. It's just
last
a
week
story.
last week was wild.
Last week was insane.
Was wild. So.
I think I just seen you move the Bible and Quran out. You feel like you okay?
Yeah, I mean, I got it here. Just
it's close.
Yeah, I got it here just
it's
in
close.
case.
You saged the room.
Yeah, I saged before we even started today.
Mm-hmm. I got a lot of feedback from that show too. They was definitely like, we ain't playing with none of them. She done scared off everybody. Now they feel like they don't know who to trust. I feel the same way. I ain't about You will not catch me online trying to find nobody with some cards asking me for some money. Now, if they just want to, I don't even know if they just want to do it off the strength, because that might be scary too. Either way, pray. But we ain't gonna hold y'all up, y'all. We're gonna get into this story. Y'all ready? Trayn, you ready? Let's go. Hey.
Okay, so let me tell you about this one situation. One girl I used to date. I dated her for 3 years. She was actually my longest relationship. I met her a few years ago, 4 years ago, and we're gonna call her LK. We're gonna call her LK, and we're gonna call this surviving a schizophrenia.
Oh, shit. She done named it for us. Okay.
That's what we're gonna call it. So I met LK a few years ago through a mutual friend. We both had mutual friends. My friend used to date her friend, and my friend my friend used to date her friend, and my friend was having a party for her girlfriend at the time for her birthday. And so they invited me to come to the hotel later for the little kickback. Boom. So I pull up and LK was there. And I seen LK and I'm like, okay, cute. Whatever, she look cutie. And I was single, just got out of, well, not just got out of, but I was previously in a situation. That's another story. That's another story time. But I was previously in another situation. I got out of that. And so I just was being to myself. I wasn't dating. I wasn't looking to date. But months had passed and, I came across her. So boom, started dating LK. Time has passed. She asked me out like 2 months after us talking, or after the talking stage, basically. You want to say we was together every day. From that point, from the first time I seen that girl, we was together every fucking day.
It sound familiar, don't it? Is that you like, damn, here we go with another
U-Haul, right? Is that what you call it?
Okay, all right. See, we do it so much. He's starting to get the lingo, y'all. Oh my God. Okay, here we go.
I was going to see her. I was picking her up. I was going to her house. Well, she was staying with her mom. Okay, and her mom is her grandmother, by the way. Her grandmother adopted.
All right, so she picking her up, so she ain't got no car. She's staying with her people. We
grandma
hitting the red flags, okay?
which is
to her
her
when she was a
mom.
baby
You know.
because LK's mom has schizophrenia too, and she couldn't really care for her. So she was adopted by her grandma. Call her grandma her mom. So when I met her grandmother, I was introduced as her. I mean, yeah, she introduced me to her as that was her mother. So, we're together every day, doing stuff. It's cool. I got kids. She, fuck with my kids. My son he was younger then, he was like 4. So he fucked with her the most. My girls really didn't care. It was like it is what it is. But yeah, we was together every day. She did everything with me. It was to the point that this girl was a fucking shadow. But it was cool though. I was liking her. But I started seeing red flags, and I should have then, and I should have just stopped the relationship early on. But I didn't. I didn't at all. I stayed. It was times that I can't even remember why, but she just used to get real angry, like real, real angry. And I remember one time she tried to hit me with a wine bottle, and I told her to do it. I'm like, do it. If that's how you feel, do it. I want to see you do it. Because that would be the day that
You got knocked upside the head with a damn wine bottle. That'd be that day. I don't understand.
Why she threatens? But this, so she don't know she's schizo yet.
Can't.
So, because anybody,
Maybe. But
or
she told her that her mama was. I
do it,
think.
do it then, do it, hit me with it. Did she hit her with it?
We got to find out.
it would probably be your last day.
Maybe
So I
not.
really wanted to see her do it, but she didn't do it or whatever. But she just used to get real, real like angry, and I never understood why. I just never understood why. She randomly started hanging with these different females, which I don't mind my partner or my person having female friends or femme friends. Like, I never cared about that, but it's the respect level, and it was just never a respect thing. She would just hit me up. I'm going to hang with such and such today, or such and such coming over. Like, okay, cool. Who is that? Like, and then I come around, you and your friends are chilling in the bed, kicked up, feet kicked up, stuff like that. No, that don't make me feel comfortable. Like, what? So I used to not feel comfortable when she would do stuff like that. And one time she straight called me a bitch because I told her I wasn't comfortable with her having a female friend coming over at 10 o'clock at night, and you want me to come over when I get off work at 11, but you have a female over there right now. Like, no, please make this shit make sense. This shit just don't be making sense. So
Shit. Boy, I could never.
I definitely could
Why
never
would she ever? Tell.
lay up with your friends.
I could.
Or maybe
Like
she don't
you.
got different personality. She just treat her friends better than she treated her. Maybe I don't know. This sounding.
Let's keep going. I know I could never just. Unless my friend got the cramps. It's the only way she gonna be in my bed and my
fast
girl.
forward. I moved into my apartment back like the year after, so like 2021. I moved into my apartment, and she ended up staying with me every day. Like she's staying with me every day, every day, every day, every day, every day, every day, every day. I'm not holding this girl hostage. I'm not at the time wasn't making her pay anything. She was just there. But I also wanted her there. But if she ever wanted to go home, she could have went home. But she was at my apartment literally for the whole I was there for a whole year.
She could have went back to her grandma's house.
She was doing something that made her want to stay around.
She ain't had to do nothing.
I'm saying, but she
She
was
ain't had to
doing
pay
something
nothing. She had to do
for her
shit.
to stay around. She wanted her around, not doing
Yeah.
nothing, not
She
paying
was
shit.
lonely.
So,
She probably was there 363 days out of the year. We ended up getting a job together at Amazon.
That's living there. That's what that is.
That was cool. We was doing that for a little bit. Well, we was doing that for a while. But when we got to Amazon, it was like everything was cool at first. Like everything cool, paying the bills, all that. But then I started hearing stuff while I'm at work. She's doing stuff with this girl, doing stuff with that girl. And people are telling me because they know that we're a couple. We started together, we came in together. They know. They know. So it's like it's this one particular girl. She used to have me around every day, and I always thought like the dynamic was so weird. I thought it was so weird, but they both made it sound like it wasn't nothing. So I just okay. I'm gonna take your word for it. Cool. I haven't really caught her doing anything or nothing like that. So I'm like, okay, cool. So time goes on, time goes on. In between time, we didn't have gotten into arguments. We didn't for it, and I'm not the type to put my hands on somebody. So if I feel like I gotta defend myself, I'm gonna do that. And yeah, we didn't for it. That type of shit. It's just so much. I can't even keep up. But we're gonna get to the good part.
Okay.
When I found out she had schizophrenia. So one day
So I guess that answers your question. At this point in time, she don't know what's going on.
my kids to a birthday party. I took my kids to a birthday party at Chuck E. Cheese. And before I left, like the whole day, she was good. She was great. Like no signs of nothing. Like she was normal. So I asked her would she go with me. She said no. I'm like, you sure you don't want to go? She was like, no, she's gonna stay home. I said, okay. So we leave. I'm literally Chuck E. Cheese is probably like 15 minutes, if that, from my apartment at the time. And so I'm probably like 10 minutes away from the house. She calls me and she's like, Bet, I need to come back. I'm scared. Somebody's gonna come get me. This and the third. I'm like, what do you mean you scared? Like, what's wrong with you? Like, I'm talking to her like, girl, what is wrong with you? Like, is you cool? You okay? Like, what do you mean? And she just being real paranoid and stuff like that. And I'm like, we're on FaceTime and I'm watching her look out the window and she just keep looking out the window. And this was in February. So I still have my Christmas tree up because my kids wanted to decorate it for like Valentine's Day and stuff like that. So my Christmas tree was still up. So
Hey, that's different.
February, what?
She said they be decorating it for Valentine's Day.
Hey.
Hold on, but let's get back to the story. All right, boom. Cause she's scared out the window. She's scared.
I just see her in the window while I'm on FaceTime with her, and I'm like, what are you doing? Like, who's coming for you? What are you looking for? And she's like, I just keep seeing white cars, and I keep thinking it's you, and it's not you. Where you at? Can you hurry up and come home? So I'm like, I just got to the birthday party. I'm not about to make my kids leave a birthday party because you're feeling scared. Like I don't know what's really going on at the time. So I'm not about to make my kids leave the birthday party. We just got here, like literally just walked through the door. I'm like, I'm gonna call you back. I'm about to see, if they could stay with my best friend and she bring them home. I hang up. I tell my best friend, what's going on. I'm like, I don't know what's going on, but she called me and she, this is how she's acting. So I was like, can Amir and Amina run back with you? She was like, yeah, I got you. So I'm like, okay, cool. I probably shouldn't have said their names. Yeah, but yeah.
Shout out to the kiddos.
We love the kids.
I go back home. I go home. I walk in the house. The first thing I see is a knife on the dining room table. I see a knife on the dining room table, and she walks up the hallway, and she comes sit down, and she's like acting paranoid. And I'm like, why is there a knife on the table? Like, I just want to know why you have a knife on my table. What is it doing in here? So I'm still not catching on like what's going on. So she's just being real paranoid. She keep looking out the window. When I walk in the door, she makes sure there wasn't nobody behind me. She's just being real fucking paranoid. So kids coming home. My sister ends up coming over. I'm like, I don't know what. My sister, I don't know. I can't remember if she stayed the night or not. I can't remember. I don't know if she just came over or what. I think she just ended up coming over. But she came over. She's acting like just really, really crazy. Like she just thinks somebody is coming to get her. She thinks she's hearing stuff. She thinks it was the devil. She keep going in the bathroom, talking to herself in the mirror, then coming back. she's just out of it. Like she's just really out of it. And she does music, so she just kept rapping her song. Like one particular song, she just kept rapping it over and over again, over and over again, over and over again. And so I'm scared because I don't know what to do. So she's like called 911, called it.
It sounds like she took some shrooms.
That's
Like,
why I'm
man.
thinking some type of drugs was involved. When they say the devil after me, that's when I get the, hey, we don't play with those evil spirits either.
Ambulance or something so they could come and she goes to the hospital. The police came. They said that if she didn't voluntarily go, then they can't force her to go. So she didn't want to go. She was acting scared. So they was like, if they force her to go, they're gonna have to put her in handcuffs. And we're like, no, don't put her in handcuffs because that's gonna trigger her to start tripping. So we had
She already
to
tripping.
talk her into us taking her to the hospital. So we ended up taking her to the hospital, but before we even took her to the hospital, we had to put her in the shower. And her getting in the shower, she just kept getting in the shower, and she would just stand there, and then she'd just jump out, and she'd say she felt like it was bugs crawling on her. It was bugs in the tub. The tub it was nothing but the water. That's it. And she just said bugs was crawling on her. We had to get her dressed. She kept trying to walk out the bedroom naked. Mind you, she's a stud. And my sister's boyfriend was there. If she was in her right mind, she would not even dare. Like, she didn't even come out the bathroom without something on. So I just knew something wasn't right. So we end up taking her to the hospital. We're on the way to the hospital the whole time. She's paranoid. She's looking around. She's thinking people following us, all types of stuff. We're at the hospital. We're there for hours, for hours, for hours, for hours, for hours. They got her chain. They hooked her up to this bed. They put us in a room by ourselves, and she was just going crazy, acting real crazy. She was talking to me crazy. She don't know why I'm there. I could leave, just in the third. So we're going back and forth. And the nurses, they, kept checking on me, asking was I okay. They just saying she was talking. She was talking real, real nasty. Like, I really can't remember everything that she was saying to me, but she was really, really nasty. She was just saying a lot of disrespectful stuff, and I'm just like, I'm trying to hold everything together. It's the middle of the night, like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. My kids are at home. I'm here with you. I'm tired. I don't even know what I'm really dealing with. And you're sitting here talking to me as if I'm not the only person in your corner right now. So that was the first time. They ended up admitting her. They ended up taking her to a facility that was like 30, 40 minutes away. She stayed there for a few days. Until she
Did you hear her say that was the first time? So she stayed.
She stayed around. She stayed around. I just want to sing that one song. I always feel like somebody's watching me.
I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Cause I don't know if she out here like Smokey or Friday.
Yeah.
Cause did you hear how long she been with her?
What was?
Up until this time? Cause how long in between times?
No, I don't know. They just, but
Man,
yeah. What'd
yeah,
you
I don't
say?
know enough about
You
it. I don't know.
U-Haul. You U-Haulers.
Mhm.
Y'all
Hey,
move too fast. I
ain't
ain't
no
say.
y'all. Ain't no y'all.
I ain't say
Them.
y'all. Them. I'm just saying like those who do the U-Hauling. You got
Mm-hmm.
to figure some stuff out. That's your problem right there.
Yeah, cause now it sound like she reeled in. She love her. But
Yeah.
she did say no wait. She said I would say she was there for maybe 363 days. I don't know if it had already been that time, but
was able to come
Hmm.
back to her right self, and they ended up calling me to come pick her up. That was the first time. 3 weeks later, she has another episode. These episodes started coming like every 3 weeks. Everything, it was like on the dot. Every 3 weeks on a Thursday, but they were coming. So it happened again.
Every 3 weeks on a Thursday.
Every 3 weeks on a Thursday. Now I think she's staying around. She thinks she's gonna get a check now. I don't know. Sure, this is coming every week. My sister and them, they gonna move out.
This time, she was doing a lot. My kids was there once again.
She
I
tell me,
call her aunt, call her mom. They tell me to do the same thing. I'm like, this is just really getting out of hand. It's getting out of hand. I don't know what to do. And this is a lot for me. I have to work. I'm at work. She's at the facility calling me every 2 seconds. I can't keep answering my phone and she kept calling, kept calling, kept calling, kept calling. It was just like I was so overwhelmed and so depressed. It was like as much as I wanted to be there for her, I was losing myself. That I was just like I was getting fed up. Like I was just really getting fed up. I was so fed up. It happened a few more times. I think the third, fourth time was like she stayed in the facility for like 2 weeks. Stayed there for 2 weeks. She was out of her mind. I was going to sell. When she was in there for 2 weeks, I had her phone. And this is when I found out this girl was cheating from a month before the episode started up until I found out. Basically, because even when she was coming home from the places, she was still cheating, still talking to these people. So I'm seeing her talking to multiple people, and the only reason I even had to go through her phone is because
people is insane.
She must got some good stoochie. she crazy at messing with multiple people.
Oh, they can't know. Everybody can't know. Everybody can't know. She the only one dealing with these episodes, man. Cause what? And then every 3 weeks on a Thursday, crazy too.
Every 3 weeks on Thursday, multiple
call
women.
her biological mom and her biological dad, and it was people who was trying to get in contact with her that didn't have my number. They was calling her phone, so I was, answering her phone and stuff. And then we had money that was on her phone too that I had to have access to. But something had told me to go through that phone because leading up to it, I was real skeptical. She always was having that phone real close, taking it in the shower, that phone would not leave her eyeballs. So I went through it.
What you
And
find,
lo and behold, she
girl?
was cheating with so many women. But it was one in particular. It was one girl in particular that she told me was a hairstylist, and she used to always promote this girl business, her work, all of that. I'm your girl. You get your hair done for free. You don't post none of my work. You don't post your hair. You don't promote my work. You don't promote me. But yeah, you're saying here promoting some girl that you just know off Instagram, but you say that's your friend. Never seen her in person before. Okay.
She wasn't that crazy. She is a player.
I'm always sketchy of that. So I go through their messages. They talking about they want to bend each other. She want to bend her over the balcony. And this, then the
Ain't
third.
nobody bending me over.
She telling one girl she want to be a part.
What you say?
She was about to say he's bending each other over. She was, ain't nobody bending me over. So what you do the bending?
She was gonna call in to say that shit.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, I need to tell my side.
Her and her son live. I see her and the girl from Amazon that she had me around every day. They had something going on. It was just so much. So what I did was, when it was time for her next visit, I went to Office Depot and I printed out all those messages, all of them. And me and her dad, I went to go see her. And I had the messages right in I had that paper right with me with about 5 pages. Took it right in there. We ended up going into a room by ourselves so we could talk. And I didn't even say shit to her. I pulled the paper out. I just pulled the paper out. Here you go. Read this. I didn't even care because I wanted to wait until she was home and her right state of mind. I'm like, fuck that. It was on me. It was weighing on me so heavy. I didn't give a fuck what state of mind you was in because you ain't give a fuck. So I don't give a fuck. And I'm the one doing all this for you. And I'm not the type to count favors or none of that. But you're not about to sit here and disrespect me and play with me. You living in my house. You're not paying no bills. I'm missing on no work because I gotta do this and do that for you. Make sure you go to your appointments. Just too much. You were more like a child, another dependent, versus being my partner, even before all of this. So yeah. So
It sounds like she about to get her shit together and get her own. It sounds like it.
It was taking too long. It's taking too long.
sees them, she reads them. This girl starts acting like I don't fucking know. This bitch just started doing weird shit. She started trying to kiss on me, trying to pretty much have sex with me in the damn room. And I'm like, I'm pushing her off of me. I'm like, there's cameras in here so they can see you doing all this. Like, I'm just pushing her off of me. I don't want that. Like, I'm not even on that. I don't even look at you like that. And I'm like, I'm not even attracted to you in that way no more. Like, let's be real. That's just where it was. So that was it. Fast forward, she get out. She comes back to the apartment. She's going to her.
She didn't go to her grandma's house. She get out. She come back to the apartment. You wasn't even on that.
She come back to the apartment. Let's see if she came back to pack up her shit, though. She was fresh out the hospital.
Okay.
Let's give her some
Got a doctor. She's going to the doctor. She getting her injections. She's doing good. She's doing good. She's always doing good. Then she gets addicted to motherfucking pills. Now she's addicted.
You know, sometimes these wounds be self-inflicted. I told you too long. The first time motherfucker go crazy on me, I'm like,
I'm gonna make sure you get to the hospital good, but I can't say I'm gonna pick you up. Especially if we done U-hauled this shit, you know?
You coming back after you get released? No.
After you done cheated with multiple?
Multiple. And you showed the text me. I'd have had another U-haul.
And I do hair.
That would have made me mad.
I do hair, I'm doing your hair, and you promoting
another. Oh, that'd piss me off.
Yeah. Get her the fuck on up out of there.
Had angel dust in her system when she first got in.
I told you she was on that smoky.
Yep. After me, I see the people.
You. Oh my God. I didn't even know they still be doing that type of shit.
Some shit.
Admitted to the hospital. I mean, when she first went to the hospital, and we trying to figure out where did you get angel dust from. But she used to do little sneaky shit and hang with people or lie about being with certain people. And then the whole time she was with them. Or she would befriend her Uber drivers and then hang with them outside of them just being a Uber driver. And so who knows what goes on? Who really knows? But yeah, so after that.
So she wasn't crazy. She wasn't crazy.
I don't think she was crazy.
She fucked with that shit though.
Yeah, and she had hoes.
And she started having a couple of episodes.
As she comes back, she's on her medicine. She's doing, she's doing okay. She's not having no episodes. We're trying to, move forward. Basically, I'm just trying to be there for her. It's a tough situation. Her mom is already handicapped, so it's like if she go home, her mama, she already got to do for her mama. So her mama can't do for her. If she have an episode, ain't no telling what would happen. I would be scared for her mom because her mom, like, she has times where she fall and she can't get up. She needs help getting up. Or she needs her to cook for her. It's just certain stuff that her mom can't do that that LK will be responsible for. But LK wouldn't be able to do that if she at home and have an episode and she in her room and nobody even knows she having a daggone episode. Yeah, the episodes, they lasted for a while. It was hard. I dealt with them. I cried a lot of nights. Asked God what to do. My friends would call me.
God didn't never say leave. Man.
Yeah, pray on the phone with me because it was just a lot to deal with on top of having my own problems my own personal problems that I can't even talk to my partner about because she got these problems and these problems. I just feel like it's so big that my problems don't even matter. So that's just where it was at. And that's to the point where she ended up losing her job. I tried so hard to make sure she kept her job at Amazon. I did everything I could to make sure that she kept her job. But Amazon,
they met at Amazon?
Don't give a fuck if you dying.
Nah, they both got on at Amazon. Remember
Okay.
when they met, that girl didn't have shit.
Both got
No
jobs at
job, no
Amazon.
car, just staying with grandma. And she wouldn't schizo then. She was perfectly fine until she hit the angel dust.
They want you to come to work. They do not give a fuck. So it was pretty much out of my hands. It was only so much I can do from my end, for her. So she lost her job. I ended up losing my job because I'm coming to work late or losing time because I'm dealing with this. End up losing my job, end up getting evicted. Had to move to her house with her.
Oh my God. Train now they all living with the grandma.
Got evicted. The day I had to leave, she had an episode.
Oh my
So
God.
left me to move a whole apartment by myself, 2-bedroom
To her
apartment.
grandma house.
Me and my kids' stuff in less than 24 hours. They gave me less than 24 hours. They came to my house at 12 noon and told me I had to be out by 10 a.m. the next morning.
Time out. First of all,
They knew before.
yeah. they let you know, hey, I'm gonna give you this 30 days.
They ain't just shock you like that.
After they gave you that 30 days, that's when they say, hey, I'm gonna give you to 12
yeah,
o'clock
you thought they
now.
was playing.
Yeah. Nothing from nothing.
That just has to
nothing.
be like a crazy feeling to have to pack up your home with your kids and move into her grandma house and she ain't in there. That's like, man.
That's wild.
And I could not go back to that apartment after they changed the locks from telling me I had to leave when they came at 12. I wasn't able to go back to my apartment till 8 o'clock the next morning to get everything out. And I had to do that by myself. I had to get a U-Haul by myself. I had to try to find help. Didn't have help. I was literally moving by myself. I was doing everything by myself. I was literally on the verge of breaking. I was literally at my breaking point. I was at my breaking point. I didn't want to go to her mom's house. Like, I had my own shit. I was comfortable. My kids had their own shit. So it was like, what the fuck? I gotta go here. Now I gotta go here. And I knew that all the weight and burden and everything that was having to be done there was gonna fall on me. And what did it do? It fell on me. I had to take care of my kids, feed
But it
her
had
mom.
it was already on you. It was already on you, and you chose to keep it on you. Cause she said at one point in time, I ain't even want her to go back to grandma's house cause, I was worried about how grandma would deal with it, the mama, whatever they called her. Now you in a situation where you ain't got no choice but to be in the mix.
Shit, help her ass when she couldn't help her damn self. Like, it was just so much. I started to feel more like the maid than a girlfriend or just somebody that somebody allowed to come live with them. Like, it was a fucking lot. It was a lot. This girl got to the point where she didn't want to take her medicine. So when she didn't take her medicine, she started having episodes. So the episode started back again. Like, it was just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. She started cheating again. Started leaving my kids while I was at work to go cheat with her ex-girlfriend. I had to pull up on them twice. Pulled up on them twice.
Why she ain't learning no lessons,
She ain't
man?
I'm telling you, it's gun smoke. It gotta be, or or somebody has abandonment issues.
She just don't want to be left alone.
I should have cheated.
She should have did a lot. She should have left so many times. Whew.
Up on this bitch twice, and she got the nerve to be in the house babysitting the ex baby. But you left my kids at the fucking house while I'm at work. Stop fucking playing me.
She don't like you. She never did. She did not. She's using you. She was using you.
I feel like from the moment she had to move into her grandma's house, it was like she ain't care no more. Bitch, you ain't shit. Like, I ain't shit. I'm in my grandma's house. I was at my grandma. That's why I came to your house, because I thought you had some shit going on. Hell, now we both here. But I'm off to the next shit that ain't at my grandma's house. That is crazy.
Bitch, get your ass in this fucking car. Call her and tell her to come get her motherfucking baby, because we finna leave. Like, what the fuck? Is you fucking cool? So, that was the situation. So, every time she got caught cheating with this bitch used to fucking
Every time.
force herself to have sex with me. I'm just put it that way. She used to force herself to have sex with me. Or anytime she got caught cheating, period, or doing any type of cheating, and she, instead of arguing or just instead of having taking accountability, period, like fuck that, instead of taking accountability, she used to kiss on me, touch on me. I used to have to like tell her to stop real loud so her mom could hear me, and then her mom would call her name and ask her what she doing and stuff like that. She would lock me in her room. She wouldn't let me leave. She would use all her force basically to stop me from fighting back. Would force herself to give me head and stuff like that, and it would be so traumatizing because
Question. I don't know how this works, but don't you gotta open your legs up to?
Just prying them open.
I mean, they could pry them, but you think she that strong?
I was confused at first when she was talking about she forcing herself. I'm like, wait a minute, she was putting the book bag on.
Yes.
She was strapping the boots up. Just what the fuck? Because if it's arts and crafts, how's she forcing that?
I told you she was manipulating that woman through sex. That's what she liked it.
She did, because she kept going back. She done said, tell that girl come home to her
Get this
motherfucking
back.
child, because you got to go home with me.
Yeah, what the? Wow.
I hope at the end of this story,
She worse
she's
than
like,
some
and I ain't
niggas I
never
know.
fucking with her again.
LK is worse than a lot of niggas I know.
Yeah.
She's a bad
Yeah.
motherfucker.
Yes. She's different. Angel dust and all. She's different.
back in the beginning when I said I had another story time, yeah, I went through something like that in 2020. So that's only 5 years ago. That's still fresh. Like, why are you doing stuff that's gonna trigger me to think like that? And now you're making me think that you're a person like that. So now I don't even like. I'm just getting more and more and more turned off from you. More and more and more turned off. More and more and more turned off. So that started to happen, and it was to the point that I would cry. I would just cry myself to sleep. I would not even want to cuddle with her. Some nights I would sleep in the living room with my kids, or sleep in the other bedroom with my kids because it was just too much. I was emotionally drained. I was just drained emotionally, mentally, and emotionally. I was drained. It got to the point that I was calling my dad, venting to him. I don't call my parents for nothing. Like we're not like that. So I don't call my parents to talk to them about my relationships. I started calling my dad, crying to my dad. My dad lives in Jersey. I'm calling my mom. I'm telling my mom, like, Mom, I cannot do this. Like, I cannot stay here. I'm going to go crazy. Like, I was losing myself. I was fucking losing myself. And thinking back on it now, like, I'm so glad I'm not in that situation because I don't know. I would not be where I'm at today if I was still in that situation. The final straw was I had ended up going back to Amazon. I got hired back at Amazon. I started going back there, and I was in my orientation, my first day back. First day back. And my daughter, she's a teenager. So my daughter, she's friends with her on Instagram. And
My bad.
she texted me and said, Mommy, and she sent me a screenshot of some stuff that LK was posting on her Instagram stories. Pretty much flirting with girls, playing that little not gonna lie game or something like that. Playing a little game, flirting, doing shit that she knew that I wouldn't be okay with. But of course, I didn't see it because I'm not on Instagram. I'm in orientation for my job. So my daughter sends it to me. So I'm like, okay. So I sent it to her. So I'm like, this is what we doing? So she like, how you see that? It doesn't matter. We're friends on Instagram. Whether I seen it, whether it got sent to me. What are we doing? She starts going off. She starts blowing my phone up. I'm not answering the phone. She gets mad. I'm not answering the phone. I'm in an orientation. I'm in class, a 10-hour class. I don't have time to sit here and argue with you, back and forth with you. She kept blowing my phone up, kept blowing my phone up. If you don't answer this phone, you forgot that I'm here with your kids. And she sent the picture of a butcher knife. Let's remember, her mom is handicapped. She can't do shit. So if she was really to try to do something to my fucking kids, what can her mama do? Mind you, she's schizophrenic. So I don't even know what fucking mind frame the girl is in. So I goes off. I goes the fuck off. I end up leaving. I was racing home. She's blowing my phone. It's pouring down raining. She's calling my phone. I'm like, I'm not answering. So she's like, you better answer. You better answer. You better answer. I'm here with your kids. You better answer. So I'm like, bro, I'm trying to fucking drive to get home to my kids. You're doing all this bullshit and it's raining and I'm trying to concentrate so I can get home. She didn't care about none of that. Didn't care. I get home. This girl act like none of that never happened. She comes and meet me outside. Hey, babe, give me a hug. I'm like, bro, back the fuck up. Get the fuck off of me.
Now she want
Get
fuck.
the fuck off of me. Her aunt had to call the police or whatever, but they didn't do anything. They did absolutely fucking nothing. And at that point, that was when I knew I had to be done with her. I had to be done with the relationship. And we sure enough broke up right after that. I told my mom I couldn't do it anymore. I told my mom knew what happened. And it got to the point that my middle baby, my 9-year-old, she lives with her father. And her father found out. And you're not about to come in between me seeing my child. That's one thing we're not gonna do. So
Mm-hmm.
I had to go. I came back to my mom's, and my mom has been helping me try to get back, get back right because I was doing really good for myself, really, really good for myself. And that whole situation, that whole 3 years just drained me and took me back. And it's a whole lot more that I haven't even touched bases on, but it's just so much. I can't even remember everything in order. I can't. I haven't even told it. I haven't told this story in a long time, neither. But yeah, that's my story of surviving a schizophrenic. They like.
That's crazy.
That's wild. I have so much to say.
Come on.
First of all, I want to say sexual assault on any level is bad, no matter what it
Yes.
is.
Yes.
But we have to stop putting ourselves, I'm saying us as people, in positions to self-sabotage. So early on, you should have known that it wasn't going the right direction. You leave your
Mm-hmm.
kids with somebody with schizophrenia that you already know, you put yourself in a bad position.
Mm-hmm.
To not feel alone or just have somewhere to live and somebody sexually assaulting you that you don't want unwanted sex, you putting yourself in a bad position.
Mm-hmm.
Abandonment issues, we got to psychologically look back at ourselves and see why we putting ourselves in this position and take some accountability. I'm not saying sexual assault is right, but we got to take
Right.
some accountability of putting ourselves in these positions. And for 3 years, you thought less of yourself. I'm going to just say that. I feel like you thought less of yourself, like you couldn't do it by yourself or something had a hold on you. Ain't no Stoochie in the world that good.
Okay. Cause it started 2 months in. 2 months in, they was you hauling and been stuck ever since.
It's been what she said, first day, been every day since the
Yeah,
first
pretty
day.
much. And then
Yeah,
so
nah.
yeah, I think she probably just got out of that last relationship, hadn't always healed, thought she was, but hadn't
Mm-hmm.
always healed yet.
That stuff she said, and it triggered me. That's all. When you're all the way healed, anything that cannot, it could be a little bit of something, but not like situation that could trigger. You got to heal first before you be with anybody for sure. But 3 years don't sound like you was trying to get away either.
No, cause like I said, there was a lot of times at the very beginning where she could have been like,
This ain't it.
this ain't for me. Even like you felt like you were doing so well for yourself. And then you meet somebody, and because they got a little cool conversation, you don't even say, "Wait a minute, they ain't got no car, they ain't got no job, they staying with their grandma. They wait a minute, what's going on here? Wait." And she's up under me all the time, so I know she ain't got nothing going on. You know what I mean? Everybody had their downfalls. Everybody go through their situations. So I ain't saying there's nothing wrong with her staying with her grandma or what she was going through, But at the same time, come on now. At the
You gotta do
same
something
time, you
else.
got to pick and choose what you want to deal with. And from the first moment you met her, you knew you were just dealing with another child, as you wanted to call it. So,
You gotta choose you
girl.
first in order to be able to help somebody anyway. So even though your
Mhm.
intentions was good, you still gotta take care of yourself first to be a help to somebody else.
Definitely. Lesbians out there, we got to stop U-hauling. Just be their friend. Just be their friend for a while.
This
Find out
plan.
if being a friend is cool. We try to get into a relationship with everybody, and that's not supposed to happen like that. Then we find ourselves in fucked up ass situations, and we want to get out of some shit. And then you find yourself 3 years later talking about, damn, I wanted to get out of that shit 6 months in. So,
Yeah,
and speak
U-Haul.
up.
Where U-Haul? What's up? We need a sponsorship. We need that
We need a
sponsorship.
sponsor because they U-hauling them in, and we gonna tell them how to U-haul
You
them
all
out.
about, yeah.
Just like that, y'all. We done made it to another week of Trippin' with Tremi Trayn. Before we get up out of here, tell them folks where they can find you.
It's Trayn, BIM, TRAYN. Oh, dang, I can't say TRAYN, BIM on all platforms. Find me, in her live feed on the TikTok. You can see me slide in every once in a while. I'm right there chilling, staying low key in the cut. We need more
All
stories,
that,
man.
all
So
that.
please submit stories. The email.
Please. We need them.
We
News and
need,
info at
yeah.
trippinwithtremi.com. News and info at trippinwithtremi.com. We need stories. Males. We need y'all stories. We got lots of women. We need males. We
I mean,
need
but
males.
we're supposed to have women's stories. Yeah, that's
I
who got
mean,
all the.
yeah, ain't nothing wrong with the women's
Yeah,
stories, but I wouldn't mind hearing the male's point of view. Y'all go through stuff too.
yeah, we do, but not as much as
Yeah.
y'all do.
See, and that's why I need some stories, because that's a lie. That's a lie. Y'all be causing most of the shit that they be going through. But we gonna
No,
get out of here, y'all, because we ain't about to go back and forth on that. Me and Train can go all
LK is
day.
the South. She's worse than the niggas I
LK
know.
is one of y'all.
No, that's your
LK
side.
is one of y'all. She
But she's
definitely got
she's a bruh.
some bros that done taught her everything. And you're doing it well, LK. Let me tell you that too. You're doing it well, Just make sure you stay on top of your stuff, you know what I mean? So you don't have to worry about no episodes. That's for you, your mental health, your grandma, and whoever else. But as far as these ladies, you doing your thing. Just like that, y'all, we done made it to another week of Trippin' with Tremi. It's a wrap.
Holla, yeah.
Trippin'. Come shoot a like and lock in with the family. Go tell your brother, your uncle, your daddy. Go tell your sister, your mama, your granny. Tell them to tune in, we trippin' with Tremi.